What up, cruiser heads? All right, some more to do on the cruiser today. We got two that are requested by the kids. Well, one that's requested by the kids, and one is to always be able to roll up the windows, whether or not the key is in the ignition or not, and that is done with this jumper. And all we do is replace, we're jumping across what is a relay, and the relay gets switched with the power, I presume, and that is here down in your kick panel. Behind all this is a it's kind of a power board, I guess you would call it. And I should get a light. Let me get a light. Okay, a little better. Now move these cables out of the way. The hood release cable and the gas fuel door cable, and then we have these. This is your ABS computer. Let's get that out of the way. Oh, pull the tabs. There we go. There's some room. Now what we're after here is this guy right here. This relay, I believe. There's some tabs on there, so pop this guy off. There we go. Nice Denso unit. Take your jumper and it goes into, let's see back there? Yeah, that's better. See that open slot? Goes in the ones to the forward of the vehicle, those two slots. So we're going to put that jumper in there and see if our window's open. All right, jumper is in. You see it back there? There it is. See, the jumper's in. It's on the forward two slots, so that relay, this relay is now always giving power. And we hit the button, we can move all the windows up and down. Key is out, so it's pretty cool. We're gonna do a couple more things to this. So do that. Get a little wedge tool in here, pop up the front, pull forward, and there is, standard lock there. You're gonna pull this guy out. There we go. And there's two things we want to do this. Because of that, this auto light stays on, and then that drains a little bit of power. So we're gonna disable that light. And the other thing is we're going to make it so you can do auto up and down. Okay, so to get to the inside of our window relay, you're going to remove these three screws, there and there, Phillips, JIS, whichever. Then you're going to remove all of these, and I would very carefully lift it from this side up, and then you'll get this. So these are the contacts for the window. There's a lot of power, they arc, creates all this dirty grossness, and for some people that's what makes their windows slow. I think this plus the window runs and maybe some adjustment to the inside regulator can help speed up your windows. So we're going to clean those up. This is a spare one I got from a friend online, so I could do this mod, and I would have this one as a spare. Maybe I could do like a service on this one too, and then swap it out with people. I don't know, but we're gonna clean all this up, and then I'm gonna try and keep my turn off this LED, because I think that's the board for the LED right there. And there are these two springs that are the contacts, and those go there. I'm just gonna remove those, and that will hopefully turn off or not light up the LED. That's the parasitic draw when you do this mod, because then it stays lit constantly, which I don't really need. And that's this little light right here that will turn on when you turn the car on and whatnot. So, which that feature is now disabled when you put in that jumper. So I'm going to clean up these contacts, remove these, close it back up, and then hopefully mod this so we can do auto up and auto down, and that will include this diode. So I'll clean these up, see what it looks like afterwards. Okay, clean up the contacts. Use this Neanderthal steel brush, some electrical parts cleaner. Look at that great nozzle. It would be ideal to put a little bit of dielectric grease, but that's in my other car, so maybe later. Anyways, so we'll reassemble this all back together, and then we'll get to adding a diode and clipping this so it can go with have full range of motion. Alright, so one of the pain in the ass parts about putting these back together is there's a spring in there, and there's two springs out here pushing out these contacts. So after you get the switch connectors, these little, what do you call those, seesaws? Electrical seesaws in, then you have to put this in just right so that let's see, so that this piece slides into the square hole, and these little contactor pieces slide in also. So I just pushed it in just so slightly with this cool pen from Profits from Cruise Moab last year. Anyways, just gently put that in, and then put your screws in, and double check that that guy still works. That is for the window lock, so that other people can't roll down the windows, so that you can continue your reign of terror and dominion over all those others who wish to have window control. Anyways, holding this all down, I'm gonna put these screws in because I don't want to let go of it while I am talking to you and filming this, so I might as well just show it. Come on, there you go. These are going into plastic, so let them find their way and how they went in before. It should go in smoothly. There we go. Last one goes there, maybe, probably not. 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe it does go there. I could cheat and look the other one, but yeah, it's going in there easily. Alright, so now hopefully we've disabled that light so the auto won't light up, and slightly drain the battery. And we'll clean the contacts, so maybe our windows will be a little faster. One can only hope. So next are these little guys. So what we want is, we want this to rotate up more so we can have auto up and down. So all I'm gonna do is come in with a pair of flush cutters and pop that guy off. That was one. Pop this. So if you press this down, then you'll have better access to this guy. Maybe you could use a Dremel for this, that might be easier. And we're going to clip that guy too. I don't know why the guys haven't clipping them, but these are all the pieces. So now this goes, you hear that click? There's There's a click there too. So we're going to use that. We just need to add a diode into the circuit board. So again, with this handy dandy tool, let me see if we can get this off easily without marring everything. I'll try over here first. Oh, there's a bigger gap here. So I'll pop one here. I think I can. Can you see that? I don't know if you can. Pop that. Boom. That's 2. And that's what I like to do when doing these kinds of things with these clips. Just pop them, and then I have pressure over here, keeping it so it doesn't re-clip itself. Pop that. And that should make this one now, the harder one that I started with, easy to get to. Alright, somewhere in here goes this diode. Alright, so I'm gonna solder this in off camera. Okay, there is, come on, you focus. Anyways, there is the diode added. There to there. Band is on the right side as you're looking at from here. That's the direction that electricity can flow. It cannot flow the other direction. So we're gonna pop this bad boy in and see her go. First, I'm gonna clip this guy back in. I'm gonna do this one-handed. And all lines up. That's good. Push, 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 push. Test fit. Key is still out. There we go. Slide it in. There we go. Little clip. Alright. Now we have auto down. That's normal. Stop it. Up. That works. Up. Click. Sweet. And uh-oh. Ha. Yep. Other windows. If you can hear them. There you go. Still work. Without the key. That's cool. Button this all up. Put it back together. And call that a win. Alright, just as a note, I took those springs for the auto light and I stuck them in this baggie. Put them here, that way if I ever want to put them back, they're right there. Easy to find. So we'll slide this guy back in. Slide the back in first. And then rotate it down until you find its home. Press it in. And then that is good. Lock, unlock, all that stuff works. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Thanks everybody. Hope you like this content. Oh, and all the mods I learned from Mud. Landtank did the one for the auto up and down. There's a thread for that. I'll put that in the link below so you can see other pictures, see if that helps. Landcruiser Phil was the one that I saw that exposed for the always on for the windows, so I'll put a link to that. He also sells that jumper with 2 spade ends if you need it. He can ship that out to you super easy. So yeah, like, subscribe, all that other stuff. Yeah, thanks.